What if I told you that the harder you try, the further you get from what you want? I know it sounds illogical. It goes against everything we've been taught about effort and reward. But this is one of the most baffling yet liberating truths about quantum manifestation. You've been wanting something with every fiber of your being. A love that expands you, abundance that brings peace, a purpose that ignites your soul. It feels so close yet unreachable. You've done the affirmations. You've visualized every detail. You've poured all your energy into it. But reality refuses to budge. It's like standing in front of a mirror, frowning and screaming at your reflection to smile. The reflection can't smile if you don't smile first. You can't force it, you can't demand it. The reflection only returns what you already are in this instant. The invisible mistake. Here's the invisible error, the missing piece that so many spiritual seekers overlook on this journey. We've turned manifestation into a struggle, an exhausting task when it's actually about attunement. We believe the universe, the quantum field, responds to the force of our request, the clarity of our desire. But it doesn't. It responds to our present vibration. There's a profound reason why what you long for with all your heart isn't arriving, even though you want it with your entire soul. And it's not what you think. It's not because you're not trying hard enough. If this kind of conversation resonates with you, if you feel there are truths that can only be felt, I invite you to subscribe. In this space, we explore exactly that, the bridge between science and soul. The real secret. The true key, the secret that unlocks everything, isn't in doing more, it's in being more. This is where quantum manifestation reveals itself in stunning simplicity. What you bring into your reality isn't what you ask for with your mind. It's a direct reflection of your vibrational identity. Think about it for a moment. The universe doesn't hear your words. It feels your frequency. It doesn't respond to your intentions. It responds to your state of being. That urgency that sometimes consumes us, that almost desperate need for it to happen now, is actually the clearest signal of separation. It's an energetic scream telling the quantum field, I don't have it, I'm lacking it, I'm incomplete without this. And the field, being an impartial and perfect mirror, simply reflects that truth back to you, materializing more absence, more waiting. The hidden reason revealed. Here, we return to that mystery I posed at the beginning. This hidden reason why your desire doesn't materialize has nothing to do with your lack of merit or effort. It has to do with your unconscious frequency, that energetic signature you broadcast 24 hours a day. So my invitation to you today is simple but radical. Stop trying. And no, this isn't a call to passivity, to sit around waiting for things to fall from the sky. It's the opposite. It's an invitation to the highest form of power. Vibrational surrender is the act of releasing the oar and trusting the current, knowing the river carries you exactly where you need to go. The magnet metaphor. To understand this, let's use a powerful metaphor, the magnet. Imagine you're a human magnet. A magnet doesn't struggle to attract metal. It doesn't try to pull objects toward itself. Simply by its own nature, by the internal configuration of its molecules, it generates an invisible magnetic field. And it's that field, that constant emanation of its essence, that attracts metal naturally, without struggle. You function exactly the same way. You don't attract into your life what you want. You attract what you are vibrationally. Your state of being, which is the constant sum of your thoughts and, more importantly, your emotions, generates an electromagnetic field around you. It's your personal energetic signature. Where science meets wisdom. This is where modern science and ancient wisdom shake hands. Researchers in neuroscience and quantum physics, like the renowned Dr. Joe Dispenza, have demonstrated with measurable data how our sustained emotional states create specific electromagnetic patterns. When you feel elevated and coherent emotions, gratitude, love, joy for life, your heart and brain enter into synchronization. This heart-brain coherence emits a powerful and ordered electromagnetic signal to the universe. The quantum field, which isn't empty space but an infinite sea of energy and potentialities, responds to that signal. Quantum manifestation isn't esoteric magic, it's physics. It's the process of sending an electromagnetic signature so clear, so stable, that the field collapses that energetic possibility into a material experience. The lack trap. Now, what happens when we desire something from a place of lack? This is the key. If you say, "I want more money," but the emotion accompanying it is fear of not being able to pay bills, your true vibrational signal is scarcity. If you seek a partner because you feel lonely, your energetic signature is loneliness. Desire with lack is like shouting to the universe, "I don't have it." And the universe, being an obedient mirror, reflects more of that absence back to you. This is why many of us on this path have discovered that the true practice isn't the repetition of empty affirmations. It's the embodiment of the future emotion in the present moment. Mental intention versus vibrational coherence. The great difference lies between mental intention and vibrational coherence. Your mind can want one thing, but if your body is anchored in emotions of the past, guilt, shame, insecurity, that's the vibrational identity you're actually emitting. The work isn't to convince your mind, it's to reprogram your body to a new emotion. It's about being the magnet, not chasing the metal. The common traps. Here's where we must be brutally honest and compassionate with ourselves. Many of us, with the best intentions, have fallen into traps that seemed like the right path, but actually reinforce the problem. Trap number 1, manifestation obsession. The first and perhaps most common is turning manifestation techniques into anxiety rituals. The pen and paper method, affirmations repeated 111 times, timed visualization, tools that can be bridges but often transform into cages. We find ourselves wondering, am I doing this right? Did I feel the emotion with the correct intensity? Maybe I missed a step. That very act of trying to do it right comes from fear of failure and need for control, two of the most opposite vibrations to the surrender and trust that quantum manifestation requires. Without realizing it, we're sending a signal of doubt, not certainty. Trap number 2, visualizing from need. Another subtle trap is visualizing from need instead of certainty. We close our eyes and desperately try to paint an image of that desired reality, but the underlying feeling is painful awareness that we don't have it. Visualization, instead of being an enjoyment of a reality already existing in the energetic plane, becomes a constant reminder of our lack. Trap number 3, feeling bad about not manifesting, and the worst of all, feeling bad for not manifesting yet. We fall into the spiral of guilt and self-criticism, thinking, something's wrong with me, I'm not good enough for this. Many of us have felt that weight, that guilt, that frustration is a dense vibration that can only attract more experiences that make us feel guilty and frustrated. Constant self-forcing, obsessive checking, worry. All of this breaks the stability of our vibrational field, blocking the natural synchronicity of the universe. Compassionate pause. If any of this has struck a chord, if you felt a knot in your throat recognizing yourself in these words, I want you to breathe deeply with me. Inhale and exhale. Drop your shoulders. You're not here to be judged. You're here to be understood. The problem was never your lack of dedication. In fact, you've likely tried too hard. The real problem, and I want you to feel the relief this idea brings, is that you've been trying to manifest a new reality from an old identity. You've been trying to build a palace with tools meant for a hut. It's not that you don't know how to build, it's that the identity you're operating from no longer corresponds to the magnitude of your dream. Validation and relief. It's completely normal and deeply human to feel exhausted in this process. It's exhausting to want something with all your soul and feel life isn't responding. It's frustrating to see others seem to advance while you remain in the same place. Honor that exhaustion. Give it space, because it's testimony to your sincere longing. And now, allow yourself to receive this relief. You don't need to do more. You only need to be different internally. The secret isn't adding another technique to your list, it's embodying a new frequency. Because being is infinitely more powerful than trying. Your frequency is the cause. Manifestation is the effect. Your one true job is to inhabit the energy of the person who already has, who already lives, who already is what you desire. Engagement moment. If this message brought you a moment of clarity, a small breeze of relief amid confusion, I invite you to like this video, not as a simple click, but as an act of sharing this liberation, so this message can reach other souls who, like us, are seeking a path with less struggle and more heart. Self-reflection questions. Now, in this space of calm we've created, I want to invite you to a moment of self-reflection. You don't have to answer me, or even find the answer now. Just allow these questions to land in your heart. Question 1. From what vibrational identity are you trying to manifest what you long for? Are you doing it from the identity of the person pursuing it, needing it, feeling incomplete without it, or are you willing to start operating from the identity of someone who already is, who already has it, and simply enjoys the process of watching it materialize in their reality? Question 2. Are you waiting for something external to change so you can feel different inside? Or are you willing to make the radical decision to feel complete, abundant, and whole right now without any external proof to validate it? Let that settle. What if you didn't have to do anything more for it to happen? In this question hides the key to solving the mystery I posed at the beginning. The transformation principle. Those of us on this path, people like us seeking answers in the soul, know that transformation isn't a consequence of reality. Transformation is the cause. So the question becomes, how do we take this profound truth about being into real life, into the day-to-day routine? What does this new way of creating look like in practice? It's not about complex rituals or superhuman feats. The true power of quantum manifestation resides in small daily actions performed with coherent intention. 3 practical practices. I propose 3 simple practices that, with repetition, generate immense effects. Practice 1. Silent embodiment. Every morning, before the world invades you with its demands, take 5 minutes. Close your eyes, and instead of forcing a visualization, simply invoke the feeling. Connect with the emotion of the person who already has what you desire. Not the euphoria of the moment you achieve it, but the serene calm, the silent gratitude, and deep certainty of someone already living that reality. How does that version of you breathe? How does their body feel? Inhabit that frequency. That's all. It's teaching your body to be the antenna for that new reality. Practice 2. Coherent action. Choose one small action during your day that's a reflection of that new vibrational identity. If the person you want to be is prosperous and values themselves, perhaps today you choose to invest in that book you know will expand you instead of postponing it. If they're a person who lives in peace, perhaps you choose not to enter that discussion that leads nowhere. These are small vows you make to your new self. The consistency of these vows is what reconfigures your brain's circuits and stabilizes your energetic field. Practice 3. Observe and release. Thoughts of lack, fear, and doubt will appear. They're echoes of old programming. The practice consists of not fighting them. Simply observe them like clouds passing and tell them internally, I see you, but I no longer identify with you. By not giving them your energy, they dissolve. Thousands of people following this path are seeing incredible transformations by applying this simplicity. Program mention, optional. For those who feel called to go deeper, to have structured guidance to sustain this new vibration over time, I've designed a program called The Path. It's not a course, it's a guided journey to help you integrate and anchor this new identity in your daily life permanently. If you feel it's your time, the link is in the video description. Realistic expectations. Now, it's fundamental we talk about something with complete honesty. In this journey of profound transformation, there will be days when you forget all of this. There will be moments when old programming, with all its force, drags you back to urgency, fear, the need to control the outcome. You'll find yourself trying to force reality again, fighting your thoughts. And when that happens, I want you to remember this. It's okay. You haven't failed. You haven't regressed. You're a human being in a process of recalibration, not a perfect machine. True progress for those of us on this path isn't measured by the absence of falls, but by how quickly we realize and return to our center. Real power isn't in never deviating. It's in the speed and compassion with which we choose our new frequency again. We're a community of beings in process, not an elite of perfect masters. We all fluctuate. What matters is knowing the quantum field responds to your vibrational average, not to an isolated moment of doubt. Each time you fall and rise with love, each time you choose calm over anxiety again, you're reinforcing your new energetic signature. Honor even the detours because they're part of your calibration. They're the opportunity to practice returning home to yourself. The symbolic act. To seal this understanding in your being, so it's not just an idea but a vibration that accompanies you, I want to invite you to perform a small but profound symbolic act. I want you to go now to the comments section and write 2 words. I am. Don't do it for me or even for others. Do it for yourself. Let that simple gesture be your declaration of power, a clear signal you send to the quantum field, and more importantly, a signal you send to your own subconscious. It's the turning point where you stop seeking and start embodying. The final revelation. And here, finally, is the answer to that mystery I posed at the beginning. The true reason why what you long for doesn't arrive isn't because you don't deserve it. It's because the universe waits for you to stop needing it to feel complete. What you desire doesn't arrive when you finally earn it. It arrives the instant you realize you're already whole without it. Quantum manifestation isn't a prize. It's a reflection of your inner integrity. Each comment with "I am" creates an echo of this truth, strengthening a collective field of certainty for all of us on this journey. Closing, the core teaching. You're not here to keep trying to manifest. You're here to remember that you already are. That's the true core of this teaching. It's not about creating something from nothing, but aligning your frequency with what's always been available to you. Quantum manifestation isn't an achievement. It's a natural consequence of a coherent vibrational identity. It's what happens when you stop seeking from lack and begin inhabiting wholeness. If this vision resonates with your journey, if you feel you belong to a space where soul and science meet, this channel is your home. Here we speak the language of frequency, not struggle. Here, manifesting isn't a distant goal, it's the reflection of who you choose to be, moment to moment. Subscribe and join us because this path doesn't end here. Each video is a new expansion, each word is a reminder, and each step we take together toward your total coherence. The journey continues.